Hey guys, Brian Halton, Boulder Daily Camera. I've got one for both of you, if that's okay. Start with Travis. And Travis, obviously a huge night for you. Can you talk about the one touchdown catch you had where the guy pretty much had his arm around your head a little bit? Can you talk about that one in particular?
It's funny because he got on me for not catching the one that we called a flag because I told him to throw me the ball no matter what. So he got mad at me. He was like, I don't care, catch the ball. So that one, I just know I had to catch the ball. I had no other choice, no other option. So whatever I had to do to get the ball, I was going to get it.
And Shedeur, just the night tonight. I mean, the passing game was obviously working pretty well. And how much fun was it to click with Travis like that and Jimmy like you did, and just kind of get that passing game going?
Well, I mean, it was cool, but every incompletion, it hurts me inside a little bit for sure. Besides the ones, we throw away, get out of trouble. But I'm thankful. I'm excited for a win, but there's definitely situations in that game I personally could have handled better. Just throws, I could have made. There's checkdowns I could have got to. So really the main goal tonight is just recover a little bit and watch the film and see where we got to improve.
Joe Rico, Mile High Sports Radio. You guys have an amazing chemistry. This must go way back. Talk a little bit about your history because you guys just phenomenal effort by Travis and you on so many plays, and you seem to know exactly where he is. He seems to know exactly where the ball is going to be. Great effort.
Well, it was really a connection because he made the decision to defy the odds, to go on a different route and come to Jackson State at the time. And, from then on, it's, something that I look back, and now I really respect him a lot for because, a player of his caliber didn't have to do that, But he did, and that's powerful right there. So then years on years on years of connections, years of talking about different things. He plays defensive back, so he understands body position. He understands a lot of things a lot of receivers don't understand. So that's, the pro of, having him on there when he practices all week on defense sometimes or then he gets out there and he handles his business, and it's just we locked in mentally. So that's the overall goal I'm trying to get with all the receivers, really, because everybody know each game somebody's gonna shine. I didn't know Jimmy had 198 yards today. That was crazy.
He should have been right here, right here.
Everybody got involved, so that's what's good. Everybody got some touches, but we just got to make sure everybody gets the ball.
Adam Worcester Tiger, 24/7 Sports. Sheduer, you were hit a few times, but sacked just once. How did the pocket feel tonight for you?
The O-lineman had an incentive. That's it. They had a great incentive. So they definitely did what they were supposed to do today. So it feels good. I feel real good coming out the game. But we still got to recover the right way. Make sure going into the following weeks is compound interest. So it's keep getting hit over and over and over and over. And that was kind of like my first hit since November. So felt good, to be live out there a little bit.
Travis, just for you defensively, what was the main difference for you guys between the first and the second half?
We had to get our eyes right in the right place. They came out. We already knew what we had to do, but somehow we took them as a fool. We didn't respect them enough to come out there and just play how we needed to play in the second half, how we did in the first half. So we had to come out there and just put our eyes in the right spot. Coach chewed us out at halftime, let us know what we got to do. We got to stop them. We got to get stops, let our offense go to work, and that's what we came out to do.
It's complimentary football. So, when we need them to show up, they'll be there. When we got to show up, we'll be there. But everything less than scoring every drive is kind of like a little failure to us because we take the game so serious. We take each drive so serious, and you don't know what play could have been the play, to decide the game. So that's why it's we enjoy the win overall, but it's definitely a lot of stuff we left on the table. It's quicker things that could have got to the reads, and it's just nothing but room for improvement. But that's a great starting point versus a great team. It's really hard to get the tails on what coverage and everything they do. So I'm just happy that we was able to face them, a real challenge.
You talked about your relationship with Pat Shurmur and being more comfortable in this offense, knowing what you're seeing ahead of time.
Yeah.
Did that manifest itself in the 17-play drive? It felt like you were in control. Was that good to feel that kind of payoff there?
that was real good to feel. It was.
Yeah, the 17-play drive?
I think.
8-10 up the clock on that drive. You had the ball for 8-12 in the first half. That one drive.
Yeah, that was crazy. We didn't even feel like that. But all it was, just that and everybody just getting back to the basics. And that's why I told him, I said, let's just get back to the basics. they came out and they did something that I seen on film once, you know, so we was able to adjust and see, okay, this guy is dropping here, this guy is doing this, and when we get this look, this is what's gonna happen. So that's when the magic started.
It's great communication.
I was going to ask you, we haven't had a chance to speak to you so far. What are your goals for this year, and how do you feel about this season?
I got no personal goals. I mean, I just want my team to come out here and win every week, and I want us to go out there and just dominate, do our job. I mean, we got a target on us, man. We got to go out and win. We got to make a statement. We got to let everybody know we're here to stay. We're not here no mediocre teams. I mean, that's why I didn't want to talk to the media. I just want to go to work with my guys and let them know, wait, I'm here with y'all. Like, y'all got to have my back just like I got y'all back. Let's go in here and let's win.
But honestly, it's no personal goals though. That's the big. You know, a lot of people say that, but honestly, we just want to win games. Like that's it. Like we just try to win games. Whatever, everything else is that. But of course, we gotta get a lot of completions though. But personal goals, we don't really care about that. Just wins.
Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. Shedeur, your dad was in here saying that the pass to LeJontay was something you kind of checked into because you wanted to get him a big play. I mean, what were you seeing on that play that you just wanted to get LeJontay? Cover zero, and we have like the best receiver room in the nation, so it's kind of like disrespectful. So it was something I definitely would learn from. So that's why I'm happy everything in my life. I always was able to learn from it. So it's not too many mistakes you're gonna see I made twice. You know, so that's just something I'm gonna learn, understand that, and even if it looks super tempting, then it's just like still like you just gotta, you know, just go with it. So it's a lot of situations like play clock and everything that we're getting back into the flow of the games, but I'm just excited about the starting point and excited in getting everybody involved, and next week we'll be locked in and focused.
For you, Travis, athletes like LeBron James, Patrick Surtain just tweeted, "Travis is wonderful and never seen anything like it." When you hear all of these positive comments coming from some of the best players around the league in basketball, wherever, how much does that fuel you in your game and recognize you are one of the best athletes in college football?
I mean, it don't do nothing to me at all. I mean, it's a lot of people that love me. It's a lot of people that hate me. If I try to look on the internet and see what people are saying about me, it's not going to be good for me. I mean, I'll be down in my shell, not want to talk to nobody because there's a lot of haters, but it's a lot of good people. So I don't even try to look at it. I don't pay attention to it. I just want to win with my team, go out with my brothers, and at the end goal, I want us to be holding up a trophy.
Travis, I want to ask you about one of your teammates. You know, Cam Craig went down tonight.
What happened to him?
Tackle concussion, I think.
But Savion Riley came in and played a pretty good game. Can you talk about Savion and just kind of the way he stepped up tonight?
I mean, Cam been on him. I mean, the weight room, him and Cam work out. He try to do something that Cam don't like, don't mess with. Cam gonna make sure he fix it because he know, like, if I go down, you got to get in there. You got to be the next dude to go in there and lead us. So, I mean, Cam did a pretty good job of helping him out this offseason, teaching him the way to goes and, like, how you got to treat your body, how you got to go along with everything, how you got to be in the playbook. So Cam did a real good job of doing that. So we know when he got in the game, all we got to do is communicate with each other, and we'll be going in there and we'll be doing what we've been doing, even if Cam not in there.
Shedeur, David, I'm with The Athletic. How does this offense compare to what you guys ran last year, and how does that process of game planning and game day, and how does that compare to what you guys ran a year ago?
Well, it's really tough in practice. It's tough, just like you said, like Savion, like it's going against a safety like him because I go, you know, ones go against twos and everything. But it really gets him prepared, you know, for the moment. And he prepares me for the other safeties we're going to face just by looking him off, just by small details and what he's talented at and how rangy he is also. So I feel like overall, like mentally, I've grown. I watch a lot more football than I ever done now because I'm really, like, you know, a student of the game, and I just love seeing how everybody else figures out and fixes different problems in the game. So that's just what amazes me.
What about working with Coach Shermer?
Oh, yeah, Coach Shermer is real easy. It was definitely, I feel like we trust each other. He sees things a certain way, I see things a certain way, and then we're able to communicate. Like if he says, okay, it's this play, I asked him, okay, what are you seeing here? Like, so I can understand like his thought process and same vice versa. So it's very complimentary, and I love it.
What's good, y'all? Question for both of you. Shedeur, you mentioned getting a lot of guys involved. I think 4, maybe 5 of your first completions were to different guys. One of them being Draylon. It seemed like there was a bit of an effort early on and even later on to get him involved, get him touches. What do you like about his game? What do you see out of him and Travis as well?
Well, it's really to get all the receivers involved. It's just about really what coverage You know, it's about the coverage. It's not really even about the super pretty much ice on. You know, plays break down, but overall that's just how football is. You know, you're not just looking at, I'll say, one guy the whole time. You're going through different reads, you're going through different things. And anything you're unsure of, you know, you're going to find the running backs, you're going to find the check downs, whether it's shallows, anything, comebacks, anything. So that's the main thing. It's not about what receivers are in what places. It's just about what the read and what the defense gives you.
Last one, go ahead, Troy.
Is there anything Travis does that surprises you as a receiver? Because you see him every day in practice, we don't. Is there anything he does?
I don't see him every day in practice. Yeah, I don't see him every day in practice, but his ability to get out there, even with just a lesser amount of reps, you know, and be able to adjust and be able to see it. That's the main thing. Just we all get on the same page. It's the first time all of us collectively as a group has played with each other. So it's real exciting. But then at the end of the day, everybody has to interlock and understand how we're all thinking and, okay, what's good, what's not. There's like active conversations on the sideline. Like if you always see us on the sideline, we're always talking about, okay, what'd you see? Right here, let's do this, like proactive things. And not being too much reactive to whenever they throw stuff at us. But it's really just getting back to the basics. But every drive we didn't score, we kind of took that very personal, you know. And
Always.
yeah. Yeah, nah, Travis always open because he understands how he's being covered. You know, he understands he's being covered over top. Is he being covered
Underneath.
from behind?
Pause.
Yeah, but just overall, he just understands when somebody's on him.
Pause.
Thank you.